Alright, what's up guys? So in this video, I'm going to go over how you can find profitable ideas or SaaS companies to acquire. And these are going to be the three main points that I'm going to cover in this video. So the first one is the three-step formula to finding undervalued SaaS companies that aren't found on marketplaces. And then I'm going to do a live research of actually finding a possible SaaS to acquire. And then the third one is I'm going to cover three unconventional places that you can use to acquire companies / startups that are not listed on the typical marketplaces like acquire.com or Fiverr. Let's get started with the first point. What is the formula to finding undervalued SaaS companies? This is a question of how do you even find companies to begin with. So like coming up with ideas to build, we have to start with the problem. So first, we have to identify problems that are in the marketplace. Then step two is going to be finding products that solve this problem. For a single problem, there might be multiple products that solve it in different ways. That's like the tricky part, where a product might solve a problem differently than another product in the same niche that might be targeting the same audience. Then step three is going to be reaching out to the product owners via email and social media. That might be LinkedIn, Twitter, pretty much any social site that they might be on. So these are the three steps to finding SaaS companies. Let's do a live example. The first step is finding problems, and how we're going to find problems is we're going to go to Exploding Insights, and within Exploding Insights you can pick whatever niche / category you want to acquire for. So let's say I want to acquire a company that does video editing. So click on video editing, and what this will do is it will bring up all of the pain points and problems within this niche. You can even see like the revenue that is attributed for this problem. So this problem here is that they want to edit their YouTube content, and right now they're doing it manually. What we can do is like search for SaaS companies that do this via software. This is a problem, and what we can do is search on Google YouTube editing software, and this will bring up all of the software that are solving this problem. Alright, so it looks like Core Signal is a API product. So they give you a list of companies and employee information, and this would be useful for recruiters, especially if they want to reach out to these people to possibly recruit. So this is the product, and what you can do is they'll have like their Twitter in the footer, or you can try to find their email and then reach out to this company to acquire them. So let's do one more example. Go back to Exploding Insights, and let's just pick a random niche. Let's say you want to acquire a business in the in-game creation niche. So I'm not sure what this is actually. I think it sounds like gaming related. Let's sort it by the highest revenue. So this one's made $26,000, and what do? They create 3D characters for games and more, and the pain point is that people want custom 3D models of characters or objects to incorporate into their digital products, such as games, animation, product visualizations. This is the problem. We can search for 3D models visualization, and obviously in the pain point itself, there are a bunch of keywords. You don't have to use this keyword of 3D models. You can also try like 3D characters or digital products, or 3D models games, 3D models animations. So you can play around with the keyword that you actually search for to find these companies to acquire. When we search 3D model visualization, the first one is Unity, Sketchfab. This one I've never heard of, so we can open that. Pro Visual, let's just check out these two. So this one here is the leading platform for 3D and AR on the web. It seems like they allow users to create 3D models on their website. So if we want to acquire this and find their career page or email list and see if they're open for acquisitions. So let's take a look at the next one. So here, Pro Visual. This one seems similar to the other one, but they allow you to create 3D mockup generator that you use anywhere. So it looks like this one is much more geared towards fashion and designers. This is just another example where the same problem is being solved by different products, and they're solving it in different ways. If we want to acquire this, again, we can try to find their email either through their support or through their social media. Yeah, that's just another example. So just to wrap up this section of the video. What we've done is we found the problem in specific niches. Then we found products that are in those niches that solve those problems. Then we're going to contact them through email and social media. Let's go over the last part of the video, which is 3 unconventional places to find SaaS acquisitions. So the first place is going to be Twitter. So Twitter is pretty underrated because a lot of people build on public on Twitter and they will say how much money they make. So if you search I hit MRR in quotations, it will bring up all the tweets where people hit some number and they share on Twitter. So what you can do is you can find the product that brought them this money and then ask them directly if they're willing to sell the product, right? So this is pretty straightforward because a lot of these guys are focused on building and they're not actually listing these products on Acquire or Fiverr. This is pretty underrated. The second place is going to be on Product Hunt. So Product Hunt is similar to Twitter where a lot of people will post their products, but especially on Product Hunt, people will just launch it once. They won't do any marketing, and then it allows you to pick up products that are pretty decent but just lack the marketing. So you can go through the different Product Hunt pages like winning the awards, or there's a bunch of categories, but especially if you can go back months or years ago, Product Hunt will list all of the products that won, and a lot of these aren't going to be in active development anymore, which means that you can message the owner and ask them to acquire their product. So let's say we go here and see if the founder is listed on the product page. This product, it removes your personal information from the internet, and it was launched in 2021, and this is the founder. You can just click on the person's profile and they'll have their Twitter and like personal site link, and then you can just reach out to them on Twitter. Basically, the way that you would scale this is find all of the products on Product Hunt, then see the ones that are dead or not being worked on, and then reach out to those owners to acquire their business. And then the last and final way is using good old Google. So on Google, you can do the same thing as Twitter, but you can put I hit MRR, and depending on like the number, let's say you want to acquire a business for that is already doing 5K. You can put 5K in the search query as well, and it will bring up all of the posts on the internet that have these keywords. So this guy has mentioned that he wants to hit 5K MR. This person says that they just reached 5K. This person here, yesterday I hit 50K in sales. Basically, you play around with the search queries, maybe 1K or 2K or 20K or whatever, and then you just go through all of Google and find the posts and people that have hit this benchmark, and then you can message them on email or on Twitter or Facebook, LinkedIn. So hopefully this video was helpful. We covered exactly how you find like businesses to acquire through this 3-step way, which is problem, product, and then contact. And we went through live research, and I've also revealed the 3 unconventional places to find products to acquire. I will catch you guys later.